anyway, Porsha Williams on the Breakfast Club. All right, Porsha Williams did her damn thing on the Breakfast Club. There were a few people that I actually liked on the Breakfast Club. One of them being Just Hilarious, and then Claudia Jordan and Jasmine Brand. And I was like, you know what? Jasmine Brand and Claudia Jordan are the two that are competing with each other that I'm going to really love seeing on here. But things have changed, okay? I think Just Hilarious and Porsha Williams are in the top running now because Porsha Williams killed it being on there. She made us laugh. She was kind of dingy, not smart at all with some of her shit. But I really loved it. I think that Just Hilarious, though, was super funny. So I'll take either one of them joining. But Just Hilarious, I've gotten transphobic from her a little bit. I've gotten homophobic from her a little bit, but I hope not. Because the way she tried to defend that so bad kind of made me feel like, okay, well, for a person to defend it this bad, then maybe she is not, because she could not give a fuck. But she defends it to the fullest. Kaya, she talks shit about gay people and still hang with them, have gayisms, everything about gay people she do. Gay men she do. And she always hollering about they got HIV, they sick as fuck, they dick in the booty, they got busted out booty hole. She stay talking, slandering gay people, but stay around them, stay around a whole bunch of gay men. So that's different. But I think Porsha and Just Hilarious are in the running for being on Breakfast Club for me. I loved seeing both of them on there. They were funny as hell. Porsha for different ways from Just Hilarious. Just Hilarious was funny. Porsha was funny, but in their own ways. Porsha's funny in a way where she doesn't even know her words. Here she is with reciprocity. Didn't even know how to say reciprocity. That was super funny. I busted out laughing because that should have been something pretty easy for Porsha to do, to say reciprocity. But no, she wasn't able to say reciprocity. And smart Charlemagne, ready to help her out. Y'all already know he is. He's so smart, so educated, and love to help somebody and love to educate people. So he helped her with the word reciprocity, which I can understand you messing it up. But Porsha staring at it, is no way she should have messed it up, baby. But I think Porsha needs to read more. If you're gonna be on the radio and you're gonna do radio gigs and radio jobs, Porsha, you're gonna have to read more, bitch. You're gonna have to read and understand words and go look up the encyclopedia and read words and shit. You can't be on there and not even know how to read now. I can understand not knowing the meaning of a word, but not even knowing how to read, Porsha. You always coming off dingy in every subject, okay? Social studies, history.
And tell the youth about things like this so they know and they can appreciate what we have now.
Right now.
Well, there has to be an opening for the railroad at some point because somebody's driving the train. It's not electric like what we have now.
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
I'm saying
it wasn't a train at all. They use it. That is just a euphemism, baby.
Just a figure of speech.
I'm thinking it was like widespread.
No, it wasn't a train, baby.
Really? Like you really thought like there was an actual train that took them through?
The euphemism for people that are connected, trying to work their way to freedom.
Right.
Ding dong. He's not talking about put 50 cents on the train or on the damn public bus.
Honey, spelling, reading, writing, babies, everything, honey. Just be fucking it all up, Porsha.
The sisterhood to raise more money. The Jose Williams Foundation, it's not just feeding the hungry only on Thanksgiving. It's an everyday situation. You know what I mean? This is 265 days a year.
That is funny. 265 days? Where the hell that bitch live at?
She needs to read more. Somebody tell Porsha who told Porsha she needs to read more. Here, Jay. Porsha's ideal cast. Porsha also named an ideal cast for Real Housewives of Atlanta, picking all of the same season that she last left us on, season 13. Picking all of season 13, and also including, she did not include Shamia. I don't know why she didn't include Shamia. She included Latocha over Shamia. I don't understand why she included Latocha over Shamia, but she said Shamia and all of season 13 girls. But yeah, she needs to read more. Porsha picks for Housewives. She included Nene Leakes. She did include Kandi. She did not include Sheree. I was kind of surprised. She did not include Sheree. But she did include Kim Zolciak and Sidora herself, Kandi, Kenya, Nene Phaedra, Kim. Like I said, she wants all of them back. And I think that would be I think that would be really great. I think Porsha's on to something here. But I want to know whether or not she's going to be coming back to Housewives. But I don't think she is going to be returning anytime soon because Porsha probably just don't have time for that. I thought she was coming back season 15, but it's being said that she will not be returning season 15. So not surprised. And this has probably scared her away even more with Sidora and her husband going through it. And I'll talk about that on another day. But Sidora and her husband going through it has probably caused her to be a little bit more sketchy about returning to the show. She's probably like, oh hell no. So that the first thing can happen is somebody coming up to my you cheated or I cheated or we did this and I'm not gonna give them that power. So if you want me to stay away, baby, you got the coins, you make what I would make on there and I make what I would make on there. So no, we good. Porsha probably just opted out. But a little bit more money don't hurt nothing at all. But I do like her picks. Something else Porsha was talking about on the Tamron Hall. So Angela Yee did an interview with Tamron Hall, and Tamron Hall was basically putting words in Angela Yee's mouth and putting emotions off on Angela Yee, trying to make her feel more amped up about a situation than she actually felt. Something that I noticed Tamron Hall does a lot. She's always looking for that viral moment. She always looking for that moment where people would say, Tamron don't play no games, honey. Tamron be going in on her interviews, but really it's coming off as a bit abrasive. It's coming off like you want to get slapped in the goddamn face. It's coming off like you want a motherfucker to go off on you on your stage. Like, I don't know if she thinks she's being Oprah, but you're not Oprah. Oprah in the 80s, if she was like this is, the difference is you're not Oprah and we're not the 80s, okay? We're 90s kids and up, okay? We're not the 80s, okay? So there's no way possible, 60s, 70s is what was in the audience. It's no way possible you think you can do this to people and nobody's gonna call you out. Everybody noticed what you do. Charlamagne just noticed it seemed like somebody there, like he said, it seemed like somebody there said, oh, Wendy don't have her position no more. We need another Wendy. Come on, Tamron. And that's what Tamron wanna do. But it's not really that. It's Oprah. If you go look at Tamron Hall, she comes from Harpo Studios. She was employed by Oprah several times to do reports from Harpo Studios. And Tamron Hall is backed up by Oprah. She has a relationship with Oprah. And that's somebody she totally looks up to, her interview styling. And Oprah interview style was abrasive back then. It was very like, dang, that's bruising. Like, dang, Oprah, that's what you're gonna say? That's how you're gonna ask the question? That's the question you're gonna ask in that way? Okay, Oprah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a little condescending, a little bit, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what Tamron does. In order to get those viral moments, she pushes and pushes and pushes. When Kenya Moore came, it did not take Tamron Hall to play the last time you were here. Last time you were here, your husband was here, and just 2 days later, or the day later, or 3 days later, whatever she said, you and your husband was in turmoil, but you were just here happy with the baby. Let's take a look. What was the point of doing that and putting her through seeing herself come in with Mark, act happy, knowing they were not happy, and got into it the next day? What makes you feel like that's okay? And to do it to another black woman, I just don't understand that. I know it's not all about black this, black that. I know it's not all about that, but it is a bit fucked up that she would do that and play with her pain, toil with her pain. It's like playing with noodles, picking them up. I'm sorry, baby, here I come. Like you just playing with your food or something. So I don't know. I found that a bit fucked up of Tamron Hall, for Tamron Hall to do that to Kenya Moore. And then when Porsha came, she was very much so trying to downplay Porsha's speech and the way she says things, but Tamron Hall is a bit abrasive sometimes, like Oprah, like she's the next Wendy, Lil Wendy or something like that. Maybe somebody will let Tamron Hall know and she'll see all of this and see other people, what other people have to say, and maybe she'll change her way of interviewing, because the way she's doing it is just wrong. And she's boring anyway. Like, she's boring. Every time I watch her, her facial expressions are very fake to me. Like, her facial expressions come off very fake and phony to me. Like, when she be trying to look serious, or like she's sad about a situation, or like she really cares about a situation, it come off fake. Or when she's serious, it come off like, girl, please, you ain't got no power, you ain't scaring nobody, nothing. Tamron Hall is a bit irritating sometimes. She really is, because she comes off like she's intentionally fake, like she's intentionally, condescending, like, I'm smarter than you, I'm better, oh, okay, I'm here, you're there, type of thing. It's like, damn, Tamron, you're not all of that, okay? Sheree's show is better, if you didn't notice. You've been around longer than Sheree, and who got the NAACP that fast? Sheree. Oh, okay. Anyway, right on top of her. Anyway, Porsha lying about being peed on, like I said, Jay actually pulled up a time where Porsha was on the Breakfast Club, and they were talking about being peed on, and Porsha was just being so dishonest, like, no, absolutely not, no, being peed on is an absolute no, that's nasty, I can't believe that, just really downplaying the people that was calling in, talking about butt eating is nasty. If a guy eats butt, you shouldn't kiss him in the mouth, you shouldn't even think that he is married material, and Porsha just be lying. Just like Kandi said, Porsha just be telling fucking lies and not telling the truth at all, just be wanting to hear herself talk or something. It's like, why tell such a bold-faced lie? Jay pulls up a couple of clips where Porsha in the past have openly talked about, or not openly talked about, but openly admitted that she has taken a golden shower. And it wasn't until Kenya Moore brought it up the following season, if I'm not mistaken, Kenya Moore brought it up the following season, and then Porsha changed her views on it by saying that's not true. It's because she was being clowned about it, and she was so drunk, she ended up telling her real truth. When you drunk, we all know, most times the truth comes out. She was drunk as fuck. It was take a shot if you didn't, or take a shot if you did, or whatever it was, and she took the shot to show that she did do that, that she has received a golden shower before. And they were all shocked. And I'm not surprised that Porsha's lying. Like I said, Kandi has expressed that before, that Porsha be lying. And she do, Porsha. Porsha, this is sad. I ride for Porsha. I love Porsha. But this has proven, Porsha, that you be lying. This is more proof. This is not just the only proof. We have several times where Porsha has told a lie and she done been called out. But this is just even more proof to show Porsha be damn lying. Lying for no fucking reason, Porsha. And that's ridiculous. Anyway, take a look at this clip that we put together with Porsha.
I know that would be a lot for some men to accept, is all I'm saying.
Even for women, if you knew that your husband liked to get peed on and got peed on by a bunch of different girls and spoke about it, would you feel away?
That he peed on them, or
No,
they
they
peed on him?
him.
No, I don't want him getting peed on.
See, it's the same.
Why can't you accept?
Somebody in here said, did you get peed on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, if that was a fetish of his, I would have a problem with that. That's me personally.
Because you wouldn't talk to him when you got to that point when you found out, you wouldn't even continue with the relationship.
Because then if I pee before bed and I ain't got nothing left, you might leave in the morning and let somebody else pee on it.
Damn.
Like, I just don't, it's just too much.
Why you don't believe?
But let me tell you something about a real man. When you meet him, he's going to know you for you. He's not worried about none of your past whatsoever. And if you
Even
and
pee?
him,
Even pee?
Ain't nobody peed on me. Okay, let's be clear. That's Breakfast Club news right here, okay?
Is he the one that peed on her? Wait, what? Listen, remember when we were in Miami? Was she on the boat?
Let's play Never Have I Ever.
Never have I ever had a golden shower. Oh my God! Oh my God! She took a drink. Catch that tea. I don't know nothing about that. Leave me out of the pee.
Ain't nobody peed on me. Okay, let's be clear. That's Breakfast Club news right here, okay? That rumor wasn't a rumor.
It was never a rumor.
No,
it wasn't a
okay,
rumor.
well, I'm making it worse.
I'm saying.
The Urban Binge Radio Podcast,
where we discuss viral topics, hot jams, new artists, fun, and informative interviews and conversations. This is your news stop for the hottest trend in urban culture news. 2 shows, 1 podcast, The Urban Binge Show and Sunday Flow Show, powered by The Urban Binge.
The Urban Binge Radio Podcast. Listen anywhere podcast can be heard.
Haters like, am I going to hell for the things that I could wear? I ain't gonna hide my blessings when I know we've made a way. I'ma sweat it out. Gotta keep my hands high. Hollywood shine. Let's go. Gotta thank them for what I got.
It was just a blessing in disguise. Thank you, 'cause I dodged a bullet. When you walked out, I thought that it was over, but it turned out it was just a blessing in disguise. A blessing.